Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Let's Discover. Today in this video we are going to discover the beauty of one of the most magnificent and largest palace in India, the Mysore Palace. So let's begin. Mysore Palace, also known as Amba Vilas Palace, is a historical place and a royal residence. It is located in Mysore, Karnataka. It used to be the official residence of the Wodeyar dynasty and the seat of the kingdom of Mysore. The palace is in the center of Mysore and faces the Chamundi hills eastward. Mysore is commonly described as the city of palaces, and there are 7 palaces including this one. At the same time, the Mysore Palace has a rich history attested to it. It used to be the residence of the royal Wodeyar family of Mysore from 1350 to 1950 for almost 600 years. During its lifetime, the palace had been built and rebuilt many times. In 1897, the then ruler of Mysore, Krishna Rajendra Wodeyar IV, ordered the restoration and reconstruction of the palace after a wooden palace was destroyed by fire at a wedding ceremony. Lord Henry Irwin, the British architect, was commissioned to replace the older palace which had gotten burnt during a fire in 1897. The palace construction was completed in 1912 and cost an exorbitant amount of rupees 41,47,913 at that time. In 1940, several renovations were made in the palace structure, which included the public Darbar Hall. The descendants of the royal family continue to reside in one portion of the Mysore Palace, while most of the palace is now state-owned and converted into a museum. It's one of the most famous and well-known attractions in India, attracting more than 6 million tourists annually. Now let's have a brief look at the designs and architecture of Mysore Palace. The Mysore Palace is built in the Indo-Saracenic form of architecture, which is an exquisite blend of Hindu, Muslim, Rajput and Gothic styles of architecture. The Indo-Saracenic architecture was an architectural revival movement by British architects in the 19th century, drawing elements from Indo-Islamic and Indian architecture mixed with Gothic and Neoclassical styles. It is a 3-storied stone palace with marble domes and has a 145 feet tall 5-story tower. There is a large garden surrounding the palace. Entry to the palace is through Gombethoti or Dolls Pavilion, with traditional dolls of different times displayed and a wooden elephant decorated with gold. The kingdom's motto, "Never be terrified," is written in Sanskrit on the entrance gate and the arch. It has 3 gates towards the east, west and the south. There are many secret tunnels from the palace cellar that leads to Sri Rangapatna and other confidential areas. The Mysore Palace faces the Chamundi hills, as the Maharajas of Mysore were said to be devotees of goddess Chamundi. There are 12 temples inside the complex, with construction time ranging from the 1950s to as back as the 14th century. The private hall or the Amba Vilas is a luxurious hall with doorway carved out of rosewood. The king used to hold private meetings with ministers here. The Darbar Hall or the Diwan is a 155 feet high public hall which was used for public announcements and hearings. The royal throne inside the Diwan displayed to the public only during the Dussehra celebrations, is an artistic masterpiece with mesmerizing artwork on the gold covered throne. The wedding hall or the Kalyan Mandap is another massive octagonal shaped hall south of the palace with glass ceilings and glazed tile flooring. The ceiling is filled with intricate kaleidoscopic artwork. So, you all would be thinking about how to reach Mysore Palace and what would be the best timings. So, let's have a brief discussion on that also. Well, the best time to visit the palace is around the time of the Dussehra, when the entire compound is beautifully decorated and lit illuminated in a golden hue. The palace is lit every Sunday and on all public holidays. The Mufassal bus stand is located just a couple of kilometers away from the palace. The KSRTC buses operate from this bus stand at short intervals. You can then walk from the bus stand to the north gate or the east gate of the palace. Alternatively, you can hire an auto rickshaw from the bus stand to the palace gate. If you are traveling by train to Mysore, you can hire an auto rickshaw from outside the station to reach the palace. And you know what? During Vijayadashmi, the main attraction of the festival is a parade march by the elephants. The entire area is decked up like a bride during the Dussehra, and it attracts tourists all across the world. Members of the royal family as well as special guests of honor attend the ceremony. The royal sword is taken on a procession around the city on this auspicious day of Mahanavami, the 9th day of the festival. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching till the end. Please do like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel for regular updates. Till then, stay tuned. Bye bye. Take care.